Hello everyone, myself Sudarshan. This is regarding my internship at Spark Foundation on exploratory data analysis on IPL dataset. Welcome to the detailed exploration of the Indian Premier League dataset. Today I'll walk through three dashboards which I created using Tableau, each offering unique insights into team success, match dynamics, and individual player performances. Let's get into Tableau workbook. So here if you see, we are into my Tableau workbook. So here we are having different sheets and this is one of my dashboard. So firstly, let's get into the data source. So if you see here, we have two data sets, matches and deliveries. So firstly, I would like to mention one thing. When you drag these both data sets like this, you'll be having an error here because you don't have any common columns on both sides. So I have gone through the data set very well. So you can just assign ID to match ID in this data set, like ID in matches data set to the match ID in delivery data set using equal operator. Don't use any other operators, otherwise it will get messed up. So why ID to equal ID operators? Because here match ID in deliveries dataset resembles the player's ID in matches dataset. So in that way, just go through once in a while. So just a minute. So here we have different graphs and all. So I have created plenty of graphs, but coming to those dashboards, I have only selected very few and important of them. So coming to the first, uh, so coming to the team's statistics dashboard. Starting with the team stats dashboard, we aim to provide a comprehensive view on how each IPL team has performed over the years. So if you see team success overview, so here we are seeing uh, the teams with the names with bigger boxes means they have performed very well through these years, and the small teams like here we can see orange color is resembling Delhi Captains as its count of match ID is number 6 and it's not maintaining much of performances throughout the years. So Rajasthan Royals is okay, Sunrise Hyderabad is okay, Royal Challengers Bangalore is kinda good, not that much good. So if you see here, Mumbai Indians, Kings 11 Punjab and Chennai Super Kings are kind of maintaining those performances through those years. So if you come to the below dashboard, below chart here, so this resembles the total number of winnings, like total number of matches won by team. Here I have chosen team one because in this data set we have two teams to be shown. So if you just click here, if you go into team, so here we can see we have team one and team two. Team one and team two are just like two different um, combinations of same team. So it doesn't matter much going into those. So again, here if we see Mumbai Indians is the team which have more number of wins than any other team right here. So this is how statistics and dashboards like this help us. So coming to the right side bottom graph. So here we can see there are two boxes which are resembling impact of toss decision on match outcome. It's like getting head and getting a tails when they choose batting or bowling on toss. This resembles. So here 463 is a number where a team has chosen to bat and it has won. And Here, blue is a team where it has chosen bowling and it has won. So if we see, apparently a team which has chosen for batting is winning mostly, and the team which has chosen bowling, like which is a challenging team, it's kind of like lower than the team which has won by choosing the batting. So here, if we come onto the topmost chart, so here if we see, it's the win percentage of each team with another team. Like I have told you with team one, right? So here we are taking different combinations of team with team two. So here if you see, here there is Chennai Super Kings which is playing the match. If Chennai Super Kings plays with Sunrisers Hyderabad, so the win percentage is nearly 0 to 2%, which is not much. But if it plays with Deccan Chargers, so it's going to win mostly up to 70 to 80%. So if you see, here Mumbai Indians team is there. So on the highest one, if Mumbai Indian team, if it will play with CSK, so the most probability is Mumbai Indians will only win. So that's how this team statistics dashboard works. And I have also added so many filters in these too, but as cannot show you everything right here, so I have already uploaded this whole dashboard link in Tableau public, so you can go there, do some experiments on my dashboard, update it as your per choice and all and everything. So let's get into math statistics. So shifting our focus to the math statistics dashboard, we explore the dynamics of individual matches in the IPL, like separate matches for each match. So here if you see on the first graph, we have toss versus match outcome. As we have seen before, it's the number of, as we have seen here, it's only the number of teams which have won the match, like how the toss decision impacts on the match outcome. So it's basically winning and winning, taking heads and tails in that way. But if you come to here, match statistics, here it's showing the probability. It's not like probability, obviously. Approximately is the probability where a team will win or lose, including lose also, when it won the toss but choose batting, or won the toss or choose batting or bowling. Sorry, if it didn't won the toss yet, it has played batting first in that way. So here, if you take this into consideration, so this comes under toss winner won match. So that means this team right here, so not the team, this match right here. In this match, the team which won has won the toss also, and also it has won the match also. And when it won the toss, it has chosen fielding. So that's this thing. And the number inside 256, it's not much of considerance. It's just showing the distinct counts of match ID. Like we have each separate ID for each match which has been happened to track those players' names and players' details and inning details and all. So if you want to check whether this match has really won by taking field, by winning the toss, taking the bowling first and won the match, you can check, take the copy this match ID and you can search in the data set. So that's how this graph or this plotting works. When you come here, this will show you location wise distribution. So this explains how many matches in total, how many matches have been held in each of the places of IPL season. So mostly issues have been formed based on sizes. So that means if the size is bigger, then that means more number of matches have been held in that stadium. So I'm not that much familiar with IPL, so I don't know the stadium names which are presented in these places. So most probably in Hyderabad, I think it's Gachibowli Stadium or something like that. I don't know any other stadium names of this, but this chart here resembles the number of matches which have been held in single stadium. So if we see here, overall, Kolkata, Mumbai, uh, so Mumbai has the highest number of matches played in it. After that, Delhi takes the second place. Sorry, Kolkata takes the second place. Delhi takes the third place, so on and so forth. So actually, rather than doing it using maps, we can do it with another plotting also, but that doesn't give the location wise distribution. So that's why I took maps. So coming to the lower bottom word cloud man of the match. So this here shows us how many times a player has won the man of the match award. So if you see here how many times a player became the man of the match. So this is a word cloud where each element has been plotted according to its size, which resembles the number of which resembles the count of it, and also color for differentiating between two or more elements. So here if we see AB Davis has like bigger size than who are around him. So count of player of matches 20 times. So Gale is 21. So most probably Gale is the man who won 21 times as man of the match. And the IBWS is 20 times, which is I guess he's second. CH Gale comes first. WS comes second. So I don't know who is third. Most probably there are more people with 17 and 18 now. So this workload just highlights the persons who won more times as man of the match. So this is what math statistics dashboard tells about. So here we have identified key metrics such as the correlation between toss and match outcomes, location-wise distribution, and workload, highlighting man of the match awards. So we have also analyzed location-wise distribution matches. This mentions a specific visualization of a heat map. So coming to word cloud, as we already discussed, to add a unique touch, we have created a word cloud showcasing players who receive the Man of the Match award most frequently. The size of each player's name corresponds to the number of awards they have won, as I already said. That's what it explains. So let's get into the next dashboard, player statistics dashboard. So coming over here, the overview is finally in the player stats dashboard. We delve into the individual player performances, focusing on runs, wickets, and awards. So here the key metrics are such as runs and wickets by each player, overall player performance, and identifying the player with the most man of the match awards. Obviously, as most individual players will be resembling their own status by showing the number of man of the match awards. So here, if we take a visualization on the first top left corner, there is a scatter plot. So take a look at the scatter plot illustrating runs and wickets by each player. Any standout performances can catch your attention. So here, if we see how many balls has caught by person and how many runs he has took. So here, AB de Villiers is the person who caught 142 balls, yet he scored 6,700 runs. So that's kind of interesting, obviously. And here's the person with the least who just caught three balls, he gave three wickets and he got 180 runs. So this is like in a single or in a whole IPL season. So in their whole career. So runs and wickets by player explains how much a player is really performing. Obviously, here's the graph with the highest ABW. That's why he is man of the match, as we have seen here also. He has 20 man of the match awards, obviously, because he's performing very well in real life matches. So here also, most probably same as this visualization only. But here, seeing this itself, we can tell which player has the highest number of runs and wickets ratio with the winning team. Like here, player of the match is AB de Villiers. The winner is Royal Challengers Bangalore. Means even though a player becomes the man of match of a separate match, it doesn't matter. Means that doesn't explain whether that team wins the match or not. So that happens. And what's the highest number of runs they took in that match? 6,062. Okay, fine. So if we come into the player statistics with the ma- player of the match award. So lastly, we have recognized the players who have consistently stood out with the most man of the match awards. This information can be valuable for potential endorsements. So here, if we see here also, ABW stood straight with so the difference between the before workload and this is here you can see the match ID and the count of match ID. Like the match ID is 125. Yet the count of match ID is 246. That means 246 times that match ID has been coming in the dataset, telling that ABWS is man of the match. So if we see in word cloud, ABWS took man of the match award for 20 times. So here if we see, so if you count from top to bottom, it would be 20 times, like it would be 20 blocks where ABWS has took man of the match awards. So if you count from bottom to top, it would be 20 awards. So if you see here, CH Gale has 21 awards. That's why if you keenly observe, here I have something like zero point 0.2 centimeters of gap, and here I have only zero point 0.1 centimeters of gap. That explains why CH Gale has 21 man of match awards and AB de Villiers has only 20. That means here there are 20 blocks above AB de Villiers and 21 blocks above CH Gale. So that means from this graph we can conclude that Gale is obviously the man of the match more times than CB de Villiers. Not only that, you can even see the count of match ID. Like you can literally go into the data set, go into the match ID number 20, and see whether CH Gale has really got his man of the match award or not. See, again, here it is match ID number 123, means you can go into the data set, go to the 123rd line, which resembles the 123rd match, and you can check really whether CH Gale is man of the match of that man of the match of that particular game or not. So, in conclusion, these three dashboards provide a deep dive into the dynamics of the IPL, offering insights into team success, match outcomes, and individual player performances. And I obviously encourage you to explore the dashboards further to uncover additional patterns and trends. If you have any questions or observations, feel free to share with me. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of IPL data. Thank you.